What's up, y'all? Back for another video. Today, I am reviewing The Mechanic. Figured do this before I watch Land of Bad a little bit later. So today, I'm reviewing The Mechanic. This is a movie I've actually never seen. I remember seeing trailers for it back in 2011, but I never actually saw the movie. And I watched it yesterday, and I gotta say, it's great. It's about an assassin named Bishop and his friend, I think Kevin, who I remember him because the actor who plays him, he was in uh 30 Days a Night as the weird homeless guy who wanted to be turned into a vampire. But he was pretty good in this. The action was great. Basically, he's an assassin, and I love the whole premise. Like, he basically tries to make the hit look like natural causes. So I do love that, and I love the chemistry between the two. Like, I think that's like probably my favorite part of the movie. And it's just a simple movie, you know. I love the scenes where they have to fight the way out. The fighting's great. They end up getting turned on by their employers, so they have to try to get him in the end. It's even his friend tries to turn on Bishop, and we get that scene in the end, that awesome scene where you see Bishop actually turns out to be alive. You see this note, you're dead, and then bam, Kevin gets blown up, which does suck because I actually like them as friends, but whatever, it's fine. I think this is overall a great film. It's very simple, very straightforward, and yeah, that's all I can really say. So, I figure I'll be reviewing that. I didn't know, but apparently there's a sequel that came out in 2016, so I'll be doing that, and I'll actually try to do that one on Thursday for sure. But overall, I can really say it's just a simple movie. It's not so this video might be a bit shorter just because it's not one of those movies I can like dissect. It's very straightforward action flick. So anyway, in the evening, I plan on reviewing Land of Bad, giving my quick thoughts on that. So it looks pretty good. So this is one of those movies I'm going in blind kind of thing. So anyway, guys, let's get to it. Hold on, give me a second. Guess the joy didn't have that much in it. So, I figured Jason Statham was pretty good in this. And there really is no main bad guy. I guess besides like his employer who turns on him, but aside from that, there's no real like bad guy stringing the movie along, which you don't always need. Get to it. Movie opens up, we see Arthur commit a hit on this like Colombian drug lord, making it making it look like he drowned. He choked him out in the water, but it's made to look like he just drowned. And then I think like his friend's son wants to be trained into becoming basically a hitman, and that's when we meet Kevin, who wants to become a hitman. So basically, Arthur agrees to train him, so we get that moment where they're kind of training. Also, Kevin nearly kills like a guy trying to steal his car and all that. So Frank starts like teaching him like, so basically his first job is to kill this I think I see like another drug lord, but he's like really big. And even Frank, not Frank, I'm thinking of another movie. That's Death Race. Arthur tells him, don't try to fight this dude. This dude's like 6'7". And then we get a scene where he tries to fight him, which was a pretty funny. So it's a pretty good fight. Like some of the fights in this movie, I love how just close quartered and realistic they are. Like it's not like, don't get me wrong, I love stylized fights, but I like sometimes when a movie just goes for like the more realistic fights where they're just trying to kill each other and it doesn't necessarily look pretty, right? Like it's not gonna look fancy. You know? So Frank initially Kevin befriends the guy, poses as like his friend and lets him go back to his house for drinks. But he ends up drugging him and trying to fight him, but it was it was a bit of a struggle because this guy's like 6'7", so he was throwing Kevin around a little bit. But Kevin managed to kill him with a knife. And then they're called to do a hit on this cult leader. And basically they make it look like he basically OD'd. But when they had to hide in the bathroom, not the bathroom, they hid in the walls. No, not the walls, they hid in like a closet. While the guards are there, and then something in the closet fell. So they actually realized there are people there, so we get a big kind of gunfight. Where both Arthur and Kevin managed to escape. Pretty good fight. And then when they get back, they kind of escape separately. But then that's when Arthur sees someone he apparently killed, or he thought he killed. And it turns out that the guy faked his death and that the person who employed him actually basically set him up. And then we get a quick fight between the two on the bus, which was a pretty good fight. Like, I wonder if the nobody fight was inspired by it, because it does feel like you could tell, like, I could see a little inspiration just because how close quarters it was. And like I said, I love the fighting in this movie. I love how, like, it goes for that more realistic style of fighting. So he ends up killing him, and then Arthur warns Kevin that there are people after him. That tells Kevin that there's a gun in the couch while there are guys holding him hostage. Kevin takes the gun, takes them all out. Pretty good. Like the choreography for the shooting even is pretty well done. And then they end up confronting the boss, which is a pretty great scene. Like this movie is pretty quick. Like it's paced very well. Like I will say. So Kevin and Arthur managed to kill their boss, kill their employer, and a bunch of other people. And he pretty much systematically takes Arthur uses like a trash truck while Kevin uses like a regular car to kind of box the guy in, and then they end up flipping his car, and then he ends up shooting them to death. And then we get the reveal that Kevin was in on it and makes it seem like he kills Arthur, but it turns out Arthur actually escaped because we see Kevin try to blow up the house, and then he gets in the car and then he sees a note, and he says if you read the note, you're already dead, and then the car blows up. So basically, it turns out Arthur knew about it because there's a scene where he sees Kevin get out the car and he could see like a gun. So he knew he was going to do something, so he actually escaped. And then Arthur goes in hiding, basically. So that's pretty much the film. He gets his revenge. So it's a very awesome film. Definitely recommend it. I kind of wish I saw it back then. I don't know why I didn't see it. Because I do like Jason Statham. I just don't know. I don't know why I didn't see it. Even at the time, I liked Jason Statham, so I don't know why I didn't see it. really good movie. 9 out of 10 action flick, very simple. I love how simple it is. Jason Statham's great, and I'm interested in seeing the sequel. I'm hoping the sequel's pretty good. I'm thinking it will, because Jason Statham's like, he's one of those actors I feel like you can kind of rely on, in the sense that he's gonna at least give you something dumb and fun. It may not always be great, but it will at least be fun. So that's like all I can expect from Mechanic 2. But yeah, overall, I love this movie. Definitely recommend it, and that's all I can really say. The actor like Kevin was great, and it really does suck that he became a bad guy in the end, because I did like his chemistry with Jason. As like, I liked their kind of buddy friendship they had, So it kind of sucks that he turned out to be a villain, but it is what it is. But other than that, in the evening, sometime tonight, I will review Land of Bad. This is a new movie I'm seeing probably in like 2 hours or something like that from now. But yeah, so I'll be reviewing that, and then I'll figure out what I'll do tomorrow. But other than that, guys, I'm going to talk to y'all later, a little bit later today. Alright, guys, talk to y'all later. Peace.